Hey guys, Thomas from Team Sakurasou here, come at you guys with the buyouts of the century. For those who do not know, there is a Cyber Weekend deal going on, 11/28 to December 1st. If you spend on TCG player, you get 10% store credit, and that's on everything. Now, if you guys are doing this, make sure you use my affiliate link down in the description below. It helps the channel to no additional cost to you. What happens is when you buy something on TCG using that affiliate link, some of it will go to me to no additional cost to you, and that's on anything in the store, and it really helps me out a lot. And because of that, there's a lot of cards that are moving, and what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to have a market watch Saturday, Monday, Tuesday, kind of cover all the buyouts because it's going to be pretty chaotic. I might even do a double upload if I feel like it. Queen of Thorns here. By the way, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, check out the Discord, enjoyed it, comment down below what cards I'm going over next market watch, and what I really want to hear is what cards did you guys use for 10%? I want to know what you bought, why you bought it. Last market watch, everybody was talking about stuff like that, and it was pretty dope. So come over here, do that as well, and hit that notification bell so you do not miss an upload. Queen of Thorns, why is this getting bought out? This isn't because of the 10% off. These right now are 18 for unlimited. Now remember, that's a lot for an unlimited because Crossroads of Chaos only comes first edition in the tins where you get 2 packs. They'll be first dead, where you get the Black Rose tin. First in your mint, $30 here, and I have no filters on that, and they go up from 30 to 50 here. Why? Because with the Akiza support, you can actually make this, and a lot of people are making this because it's each player has to pay 1,000 life points to normal or special summon a non-plant type monster from their hand. So people are making this kind of as a floodgate where it's like, okay, you're going to be burning yourself quite a bit basically if you want to play. And while the game is usually decided in 1 or 2 turns, with something like this, especially with how you could stop your opponent, what they do, and what they do during, you know, your turn as well, they could end up burning themselves from like 6, 7, 5,000, and you could get some damage in and just win you the game. What's also surprising actually is the common is also getting bought out. Now this common was, as you see here, like $3 20s. No reason to buy this. Might as well just get the super right over here. But people need this card. And an Astro Pack card, these are old. Astro Pack 5 is over a decade old. So these are like Torrent Pack cards where they start getting more rare. I have to dig out my common. I have a common somewhere that I just had. And I'm shocked to actually say this, but this card never got really a reprint besides an Astro Pack 5. And as we all know, if all you have is for your reprint is a Torment styled pack, OTS, Astral, stuff like that, Turbo Pack, etc. That's not really a good reprint at all. So am I shocked this is bought out? I can't really say I am. All I'm really shocked about is this didn't get some type of upgrade. I remember when the 5Ds collection came out, I wanted a secret. Now, we have Debris Dragon here, Ultimate. Now, these are also getting bought. If you put near mint light play, you got 68, 70, 75, and then you've got 112, 115 here, 13 listings. If you guys want to scoop up these LPs for 67 to 75 before they go up to 113, 115, hey, that is $40 less each copy. That's basically a copy paying for itself. So that's pretty good. And who knows, maybe it's not too bad of an LP. Plus you get that 10% credit as well. So that's like, let's say, you know, maybe an average of $7, $6, $7 each copy. So that's $21 with store credit. This is a pretty good deal right here. If you guys don't have your Debris Dragons, I will go ahead and scoop them up while you can. DDD Dimensional King Arc Crisis is getting about 18, 20, 22, 32. People like their DD. We're getting more support. So people are grabbing this. 11 listings. Jupiter, the Power Patron of Destruction. 17 going up to 28 here. So you do have cheaper copies, but remember 14 listings. Not that great. Second page shows this card at 32. So, but there is someone with 5 copies. People are buying this out. Now this will be a bit of a quicker market watch so that I could get through everything. Hopefully you guys do not mind that. Radiant Typhoon Swen Starlight Rare. These are 42, 45, 50, 55, $70. People like this in Genesis. They're like, you know what? This is one of the better decks in Genesis. People really like it. And I gotta say, it's very cool to me to see because this is something we couldn't see coming. Radiance, this deck can't really compete in Modern at all, but in Genesis it's great. And I love that. You can't be even if you're not tier 2 in Modern, you can compete and be one of the better decks in Genesis. That's just very funny to me. Then we also have the Ultra here, $8. Then we have Dracotail, Arthurian. Now we went over the Ultra Rare getting bought out. These are one here for 7, then 11. Now we have the CRs, 15s, going up to 20s. Then we have the Starlights at 32, 35 only. I would go ahead and grab these right now because this will probably, we will blink, it'll be $50. If people are buying up the Ultras and CRs at this rate, people are going to look at the Starlights being this cheap. This card probably will go to 50. Now, I'm not a financial advisor. Do remember that. This is all for entertainment purposes. This card, though, will continue to go up. Sky Striker Ace 0 Starlight Rare. Now, before I continue with this video, by the way, if you guys are noticing any buyouts I'm not going over, I want you guys to kind of compile a list. You guys can edit your comments as well, leave multiple, etc. for what's bought up, because I really want to go over every buyout that I possibly know. So these videos are super informative. For like 30 minutes, you know the TCG market, right? I would really love to do that. So with your help, if you could comment that, that would be really great. Sky Striker Ace 0, 150, 160 here. Again, this, we all know this card is going to go up. It's a matter of when, not if, because of the structure deck coming out next year where we're going to get the other Striker cards. Then we also have Lunalite Gold Leo. This is 41.55 going up to 100. Went over this before, told people to grab it. If you did, good job. Looks like people are listing some copies here, but this card will go up. Noah Punk Rising Scale. These are 46. $50, $55 going up to 65. So if you want this card, I told people to grab it at 50. It was very good because this card could easily go up with Punk. He's got them still at 50 here. They've repopulated, but they do go back up to 65. And people want a playset of this. 87. So like, let's ignore the second page because it's non-existent. You have 3 copies there, 3 copies here, 3 copies there. So that's 3 players satisfied, 4 copies, right? So 4 players satisfied. And then you have these for 60 and the 1 straggler here. That's 5 players have their set. This card will go up very, very quickly. So you got to make sure that you have it. Dra Meteor, this is also bought out. 30 for a light play, 30 for a near mint, then $100 for it. So this card, as you guys can see here, it's selling. It is selling. Do you guys want to get that copy for $30? You could. I would get the other Dra Meteor, which let's actually take a look on that because I know I don't have it pulled up. Dra Meteor, the regular QC, these are $8, 7/8, going up to about $10, 29 listings, nothing too crazy. But a card that could easily go up. Now, Honest, this is a card I've talked about because this is a card that will go up slowly, $12, $15. I really hate how these look. It kind of reminds me of something out of Bobobo. That's how I would describe it after looking at it for a while. It looks like something straight out of Bobo, but it's just not funny. But these are going here. The second page is going to show us $30 here. The sales history on this today is people are buying them. People are like, oh, you know what? This card's already too cheap. Let me go buy it, right? Because remember, most people who are coming to buy on TCG Player right now, especially not just for Yu-Gi-Oh, but merchandise-wise, yes, they have a goal in mind. Yes, they have cards they want, but they're probably going to look around a little bit, right? So they're going to be like, oh, this is a little cheap. So a lot of cards that are on the lower side will probably not get bought out, but even up to about, oh, okay, this is the price it maybe should have been all the time. Honest, going to 20-something dollars, nobody's going to be like, oh, yeah, I don't see how this card's 20-something dollars, right? Even me, and I don't like this card, right? People are going to be like, oh, I guess it's where it should have been, right? Not knowing that they've doubled. So that's just an example. Gem Knight, Neperium, bought out $12, $15. These secrets are going to the moon, while your Starlights are, you got him here for 32, 40. Yeah, maybe it's time you get your Gem Knights right here. Maybe at least this guy, because I'll be real, I'm not going to buy these at $12, $15 when we have Starlights here for 30s. That's just ridiculous. Also, if you guys want to keep track of anything, guys, check out TCG here in the description below. The best part is when you click one of these cards, it takes you to TCG Player and that card using my affiliate link. So it saves you a lot of time and it helps support the channel to no additional cost to you. Helps lock you in as well. So go check out TCG Player. You can also make your own portfolio. So if you're buying a bunch on this sale, you can make your own thing like over here. You can make your own, have 20, 30, 40, 50 cards. I don't know what the limit is. It's a lot. If I've never hit the max, it's a lot for it's a good enough for the average person, because you guys know I go over 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 cards a market watch. So Go check this out. And also hit that like button. 100 likes on this video would be great. We've been only hitting around 50 to 60, maybe 70. So hitting that like button, it really does help me with the algo, especially because with, you know, how views are down, the holidays. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and leave a comment. It really, really does help. And you can share the video. The goal is 6,000 subs, so we need 70 more. Dark Magician Girl, The Magician's Apprentice. These are 133, 140, 160 low listings. People are buying this card up. I'm not too sure why right now, but my guess is it is number one for the Shining Sark decks because those are actually getting a lot better. Number two, it's Dark Magician themed. I'm not going to say this is super odd. The customers also purchase is pretty like random. I don't really think customers are purchasing these, although these are some really cool cards I threw up here. Cyber, Levier, Glow Up, Blackwood Drago's a cute one. The Yugioh, Ghost, Honest. Let's look at Ghost Honest. Let's have some fun here. Add some cards. We already looked at the ugly looking one. Let's look at the best one. 62, 65, and these are for OGs. So honestly, 60 for unlimited, really good. First eds are 225. Glad I got myself a first edition back when they were around 100-ish. I think 110, 120. I was able to trade for it. I got really lucky, and mine is it has scratches. I'm not going to sit here and glow. It has scratches, like a lot of these Ghost Rares do. But it's not as bad as the other one, as the ones I see usually. And you know what? I just wanted the first set. If it was really scratched up, I just deal with it. But I got quite lucky, actually. Malice Marcher. Now we're going to have some Malice buyouts here. 50, 57, 80. So people know that Malice is still good. It got 2 top 16s at the YCS, and that deck has been butchered pretty hard. I'm going to say that right now. We've got a lot of cards semi-limited, and then we got Dormouse limited, right? We've got our some of our cards banned from the extra deck. You got Splash Mage, and then you got the Link Decoder, right? This deck's got 2 bans. It's got multiple hits. It's still doing well. Am I shocked to see this card go up? No, I think 50 is actually still very good. Definitely a card you guys might want to get because Malice could be meta for quite a bit here, so you never really know. All right, the regular secret 43 listings right now. These are back up. They went down to like 20 from the initial buyout at 25. I told people this card's way too cheap at 10, 12. Go get it, hold it. Way too cheap. We're not going to see a reprint of this till late next year, more than likely. Right now they're 25, 26. Second page does take it up to that $34 mark. I saw a few lightly played here. Actually more than a few lightly played. Yeah, near mints are 40 listings. Okay, so nothing too crazy. We do have a wall of 69 here, but that's just because people got tired of holding this product. If Malice gets a first place, I think this card could easily soar to 35, 40. Wave King High Season. Oh, it would also soar if people knew not to put giant, enormous walls up as well, but there's always got to be one person, right? That never used to happen back in the day, by the way, where someone just had 450 copies of a random card. Maybe if it was cheap, like less than $5, but not like a money card like this. Because you guys have to remember, having like 450 of a dollar card, okay, that's 450. I can believe that. 450 of a $25 card, okay, now we're talking some big money, all right? Use that to make a down payment on a house. Get a cheap car or something. What are you doing? Wave King High Caesar here, QC, is 31, 37, go up to 40. So this card has been lower on listings. I'm not going to sit here and tell you, oh, it's a Black Friday sale per se. This card has been bought out before, but it gets a lot of listings on the market because people are like, you know what, I don't know if I want this, not just for DDD, not really that, but for Fiends with Engines, but maybe it'll get hit, maybe it'll get banned, because people do speculate this card could get banned. It's quite good in this specific matchup. QC Magellan, man, I love going over Madolche card. 12, going up to $20. Do not ask me. This is not me. I don't know what's happening. All I know is I have my one for collection because I just like OG. And maybe if I ever wanted to hard play Genesis and there was Genesis locals, I would play more. And then I would have like, this is what I would do for Madolche. I would have QC for Genesis, old school for Hat. I would definitely want to play. I would definitely be one of the Edison players, like just like I do Edison. Max Rarity for the time, OG print for the time. It's not that I'd be against maybe bringing QCs in Hat as much. I probably still won't want to do it, but not as much as like Edison, where it ruins the vibe in a way. But yeah, these are going up like crazy, guys. Very quickly, if you guys want to help me through the holidays and you want to support the channel, best thing you could do is consider being a channel member. If you click join, let me tell you what you get access to. Channel member only videos, going over every rarity, Yu-Gi-Oh! Rarity Collection 2. This is all Rarity Collection 2, what's good to get. And right now, if you become a channel member, you could watch that and take that and be like, oh, the Black Friday knowledge, right? Let me see what I can get. And you could probably make a lot more. And even if you're a channel member for a month, you can just watch the videos and leave. Like, nobody stops you, like, from that, if you didn't know that, right? So you could going over already one, see my 5 cards and other stuff. This is a fun rant video, right? You guys might really, really like that. Also, you get access to emotes. And the cheapest tier isn't, like, you know, $5. It's actually $2. So for $2 a month, you could just, hey, support me, get emotes, and watch my catalog. And I will do more channel member videos and longer and all that, the more channel member videos channel members I get. So if you guys want to help me out, best thing to do is become a channel member. You can also hit that like button. Like, let's say it's a hard time, you don't want to, you know, do that, or maybe you're just too tired. Hey, I fully understand. If you left a like on this video, you subscribed, you're subbed for a while, you comment down below, especially commenting, it really does help me out, and I appreciate it. If you want to go further mile without using any money, you could also share my videos, which is pretty awesome. People did share my videos at a time, which is something that maybe this is the consumer in me, and please let me know in the comment section below if you maybe agree with this or not. But maybe just because I'm a consumer, I always never shared videos, so I just assume no one would share mine. That's just how it is. But thank you guys a lot for that. But yeah. Consider doing that as well. And check out my other market watches. I always try to go over a pretty wide variety here. So do keep that in mind. Evil Hero. Actually, there's one card I want to go over very quickly before we go to a Dusted Gold here. Super Quant. I just want to see if these are getting more bought out. I saw the thumbnail, it reminded me. So right now these are 26 still. There's quite a bit of copies though. 3 copies here for 42. I thought that was APS, like Team APS. Very cool people, by the way. Okay, yeah, so some people are buying it today on the sale. 2 copies so far, 10 listings. I'm not too confident, but there's a 3, a 2, people only need 1. This card could be $40 by the end of the sale, definitely. So if you want this, might go up $10. You might want to get now for 26, and then you get 10% store credit, so it's really like 23.5. Not too bad. A Dusted Gold QC. These are okay. We're going to put near mint just to get the light plays out of the way. So 13, 14, 30, about $14 here. Go up to 15. You have a Euro English there. Very cool. 17, 18. And then the second page is at that 23. 30. Another, going to add one more quick card here. Quem QC is 22, 23, 25. Okay, I told someone I moved these to a good friend of mine, and I told him to keep them because I said they're probably going to go up even further. I had a set of them, and he's like, oh, okay, I got you. So if these go up to 30, 35, shout out to you. I know you watch my videos. Zaborg, the Thunder Monarch QC, $12, 15, 25. I have one of these somewhere. I don't even know if I moved it or not, but one of these passed my hands. Only one. And I was like, this is a cute card that's going up. I'm surprised. I went over at $5-6, said, hey, it's lower on listings. It always had like 20s, but went up to like 9-10. So I'm like, hey, maybe I should grab it. And it's going up to 25 now. So if you want this card, you're paying a lot more. You do have a wall here of 16 here, but why is this card getting bought out in mass in the first place? That's actually pretty insane. So, really quickly, we also have Burning Abyss here going up. So Seer, $6 going up to 12. Can't tell you why. Make sure not to buy the mob play unless you're good with a mob play. $10-11. Then you have Graph here, $8.50, $9, $15 here. So this card's going up as well. You might want to grab it. Dante's, though, still sitting at that 55, 57, 60. But these cards go up and down. I haven't seen a buyout for Dante in a bit of time, but this card's been bought out 3-4 separate times. Skarm here, $4. Again, they don't really want to play this one as much, so I get it, but I still think you might play one copy. Maybe I'm wrong. We are getting those cards soon, I think. Mathematician, another card for this deck, is also getting bought. These were $2, $3. I have a few of these just because I was like, you know what? Usually I don't offer too much on $2 cards, but I was like, you know what? Take like $1, whatever, right? I give them, I always pick these up when I saw them just because it was so cheap. Now they're 10s. Pretty insane here. You do see that spike up here and then upwards. I think it's because of Burning Abyss. Please let me know if I'm wrong in the comment section below. This is also actually a Shaddoll card, because if you guys don't know, this card was good for Shaddolls and it was good for Burning Abyss. And then, but when this card was destroyed by battle specifically, you draw a card that was relevant, because if with Shaddolls, you didn't always go into like Shekinaga. You sometimes just let this be on the field, and you could just either crash it or just like beat over something for a quick draw. See if you draw something. Like, I've won a game because, you know, I've been able to crash this, draw El Shaddoll Fusion, fuse my stuff, and just keep going further. It's happened before. So, you know, there is that. But maybe this card is, and that's what I love. This card has come back after 10 years to maybe be played in Burning Abyss Shaddoll. If I'm wrong, I almost don't want to be let known. Maybe it's just the nostalgia. I love this card a lot. I really, really do. You also have, in fact, you know what? I don't usually do this. I want to look at secrets. Well, what are secret rares at? Your plats are obviously worth nothing. I assume, yeah, like pennies. So you might as well get this. Dragons of Legend secrets. Man, oh man, these look good. I only want first ed. I want, you know, I'll put lightly play too. Dollars on dollars. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. You guys could go old school and grab these, by the way. That would be pretty baller. Supreme King C Arc here. QC. $5 here. $5. Second page does bring this card a lot closer to 10. It is a collector card in a way, because I believe it's like, you know, an Arc V. This is one of the protagonist monsters. I'm not gonna pretend like I know that. I try to care. I really try to care about that. I never did. I literally started it twice and didn't want to watch anymore. But yeah, $5 going up. Lower listings. Keep an eye on it. Elder Entity Norden here. $2-3 here. Going up to $5 at the bottom of this page. Second page going up to 10. Might want to grab this. I don't know why it's going up, but maybe one of you guys will let me know in the comment section below. Malice Q Hearts Cryptor. These are $57.60, going up to $62.67, getting bought out. Then you also have the Trap here at $33.40, Want to look at the CR real quick. I don't not have it up, so I want to look at what that's doing. About $12 here. We all said to get at 6, so if you want to cash out, you always could add 2x. You also have Duo Drive at $55, $58, $80. So this card is slowly but surely going up again as well. You have Cheesy Cat. All right, these were 2021 here. Are people buying this at 50? No, not a single person. But they're 58. They're back to 58.60, going up to $70. Welcome back, Cheesy Cat. I literally have said this multiple times, where it's 60, sometimes it's 70. Yep, going up right over here. If you have your Cheesy Cats, go ahead, grab them. You also have your Dormouses at $15, $16, $18. No QC, so this is the high rarity. Might want to grab these while you can. Then you also have your White Rabbit. Your CRs here are $15, $17. With your Starlights being about $86.90. I will say I do expect these to go up a little bit too. You know, mid rarity Malice is not too bad. I mean, you're only spending 15 on the CRs. That's not too bad. Plus you only need like 1, you only need 2, right? So you're getting both of the better monsters covered, and you know, 3 copies is all you need. 1 of this, 2 of this. So that makes 3. So you're not spending 3 and 3, if that makes sense to you. Because I know I'm gonna have one guy's getting confused. Oh, but White Rabbit's at 2 and Dormouse is at 1. I know that. What I'm saying is, instead of getting 3 and 3 like they were at 3, you can get 1 copy of Dormouse CR and 2 copies of White Rabbit, right? Spending what you would on 6 cards on 3, and they're pretty cheap, and you don't need as many. So if people only know that you need 1 Dormouse, which obviously they do because it's limited, they're not too bad here at $15. They really, really are. Then we also have this, about $86, $100. Not too shocked at all. Heavy Storm here, QC, getting bought out $75, $78, low listings. We also have Jinzo here at $60, $61. Going up, but at least it's not the $100 it was, but it is going up slowly. You got Blackluster Soldier QC at $70, $71.88. Also, if you guys know any good Black Friday cards to grab, go ahead and let me know in the comment section below. Got a little bit of head itch there. I would love to hear it, especially because, again, I can't keep all eyes on the market, especially when we're having this 10% off. I will also say very quickly, if you made it this far, you'll be interested. I don't expect these to be as bad. I expect these to be better than the last 10% sale, huge ones we had. I do expect this one to be a lot better. But at the end of the day, you know, a lot of people, the economy's hurting. Yu-Gi-Oh's a lot better now, but it went from hurting to, okay, we're in a lot better of a place, but do we want to settle for this, right? That's kind of the thing, you know, a lot of things to Genesis, obviously. So a lot of people, I'm kind of struggling to see if people have the money to make these huge buyouts as much, especially because inventory for a lot of vendors I talk to, it's either at an all-time high or an all-time low. Depends, you know, it really depends. There's no one who's got like an average amount of inventory. Urgent schedule secrets, $5. This is going up though, $6. Definitely a card you're going to want to grab. You have your ultras here at $5 as well. Anything with Earth Machine comes out, this card's going to explode. Absolute Zero QC, we have 36 going up to 60. This card's going up pretty insane here. So definitely a card you're going to want to maybe see if you want to gamble on. You do have the GX promo here. These are still 20, 23. Again, max rarity for Edison right here. Then you have Dimensional Fissure, 24, 26, 28. Then you have DD Warrior Lady QC at $20. We went over this card when it was about 12. I told people it's okay at 9. I'm shocked to see this card getting bought out to 25. But hey, people like their old school cards, right? Maybe there's something I don't know, but hey, it's getting bought out. Trade in. You got 21 here for a set, 23, $40 here going up to. Then you also have Alias here, 14 going up to 20. So Alias is getting bought out. Then you have Ancient Gear Golem QC, 16 going up to 22, 23. This card was a solid $10, right? I can't even say a foot long from Subway because they cost more. That's why I can't eat at Subway. The most expensive sandwiches for absolutely no reason. And they're not, you know, I'm just going to leave it there. Miracle Contact QC, 10, 11, 15, 20? Question mark? You guys are going to have to tell me. And this is not from the buyout. This is on the 26th. So someone knows something. I don't know if it's probably the new hero support. And this card got a lot better. Maybe that's why. I could be wrong. But I assume it's because of new hero support. And that's why this card is going up. And then for the last card, we have Destiny Draw. QCs are $6, $7 here. 23 listings. Not too bad here. Guys, I will be doing a longer market watch here upcoming. In fact, I might even do a video, and I don't usually, if you guys don't notice, I usually don't work Sundays, but what I might do is I might actually get a Sunday market watch for you guys, and then I'll also have a Monday as well, just so that you guys have something to watch for the buyouts on Sunday as well, because I do want to keep an eye out on everything going. So guys, hit that like button, subscribe. If you're buying anything on TCG Player, you guys know, use my affiliate link down in the description below. Helps out the channel to no additional cost to you and all. Check out our Discord, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.